And before we move on, okay, now, the first story is this. In what may be a redefining moment in Nigeria's march today, or maybe I should say, in Nigeria's march towards regional equity, something really, really beautiful is happening. Some will call it beautiful. Well, I don't know what you call it. For me, I say it is beautiful. It shows that, power is not for just one person alone. And of course, power is, of course, transient. That's what I will want to say, this morning. All right. But then check your time. It's 11:03 a.m. Yeah? Yeah. The time is 11:03 a.m. And of course, this is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. All right? Everyone, welcome and welcome and welcome again. Okay? Now, 11:04 a.m. VOP 90.3 FM. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. In what may be a refining moment in Nigeria's march towards regional equity and generational renewal, a coalition of youth leaders from across the North Central has thrown its weight behind veteran statesman and businessman Dr. Gbenga Olawipo Hashim as their preferred candidate for the 2027 presidential election. Oh yeah. The declaration was made during a high-profile press conference in Abuja just last week, by the youth for the actualization of North Central President, the political movement gaining rapid traction among young people advocating for regional justice and, of course, national inclusion. Of course, they are endorsing Gbenga Hashim, for 2027 presidency. And to me, I say this is, quite beautiful. And as regards this defection issues here and there is discord among political stakeholders in Bayelsa State following a very strong indication that Governor Duoyediri is on his way to the APC. Yeah, we hear that Governor Duoyediri is just on his way to the APC. This gale of defection issue, according to a political analyst, it says that so many other PDP governors will still move to the APC. So many PDP governors will move to APC. His defection will add to the misery of about, how many now? The misery of the PDP in the South-South geopolitical zone following the defection of Sheriff Oboriwori and Umo Eno of Delta and Akwa Ibom State, respectively. Well, in case you don't know, the PDP is demoralized and feels helpless on how to resolve its festering crisis. Reliable sources within the party who spoke, to journalists said PDP leaders feel impotent in taking any action against the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, due to fears of retaliation. Yeah, you hear what I said? Due to fears of retaliation. But then, party, they say only August convention can save the PDP. Only August convention can save the People's Democratic Party. Yeah. So, if it doesn't go well by August, then we should expect something else to happen. All right. Now, to some of the story, such political gesture do not guarantee electoral success. And he went on and on and on and on to say a whole lot. He spoke a whole lot. And then the one that broke the camel's back was the one when he said he pities Tinubu. He is pitying Tinubu. And that Tinubu should remember that Jonathan had 22 PDP governors who endorsed him at that time. But yet, he lost. Yeah, he lost the election. I pity Tinubu. Jonathan had 22 PDP governors that endorsed him, yet he lost the election. So Tinubu should not go about, smiling now because everyone is moving to, his party, the All Progressives Congress. He should just hold on. But then, just a couple of minutes ago, I got a very shocking news. Let me put it straight to you. Mr. Aliyu Audu has resigned from his position as the Senior Special Assistant on Public Affairs to President Bola Tinubu. Audu's resignation letter was dated June the 8th, right? 2025, and was tendered through the office of the President's Chief of Staff, Mr. Femi Gbajabiamila. The letter reads partly. Let me just read it for you, just briefly, okay? I write to formally tender my resignation as Senior Special Assistant to the President on Public Affairs, effective immediately. Explaining why he resigned, Audu said he refused to be used as a tool to reduce Nigeria to one-party state by the All Progressives Congress APC-led federal government. So in other words, he said, I won't be a tool for one-party state. Tinubu's SSA on Public Affairs, Audu, resigns. And you recall that the former military dictator, or let me say former military head of state, rather, Yakubu Gowon, said something recently, right? Just, I think this morning. He said that the civil war didn't happen due to hatred. For some of us who remember that statement. But then, the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, today, likened former military head of state Yakubu Gowon's legacy to that of German dictator Adolf Hitler, who slaughtered 6 million Jews. IPOB maintained that Gowon will never be known for unity, but for unparalleled brutality, like Adolf Hitler. The group accused Gowon of insulting Biafra, Biafrans, with his latest remark on unity, which it claimed was an insensitive, provocative, and shameless attempt to whitewash the Biafran genocide that he orchestrated. He himself orchestrated. So in a statement, by its spokesperson, Ima Powerful, IPOB rubbished Gowon's comment that the Biafra civil war was fought for unity and not hatred. So as regards Biafra civil war, your legacy, like that of Adolf Hitler, IPOB, replies Yakubu Gowon. And then there is this very, very absurd news oozing from Benue State. Let me give you one or two more before, before I talk to my next guest. Now, Mieti Allah Cattle Breeders Association, MACBAN, has condemned the murder of one of its members and the rustling of about 1,185 cattle and 54 sheep of members of Agatu and Goma local government area of Benue State. That's what is actually happening. All right. The association, in a statement, at the weekend by its Benue State chairman, Ado Muhammad, and secretary, Ibrahim Galma, explained that they recorded the losses from the middle of May 2025. And of course, they appealed to the state government to intervene in the matter to ensure that the issue was resolved amicably. Now, that headline says, Mieti Allah fumes over members' death, livestock rustling in Benue. That's the information, everyone. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Of course, my name is Jude. Ikami Jude. I'll go on this break, and when I come back,
Look no further. With our all-new easy-to-use website, you can now discover a world of conversations that resonate with you.
Whether you're a fan of news, business, sports, entertainment, or the latest chart-topping jams to suit your soul, the VOPFM website has got you covered.
It's a one-stop destination for all your cravings.
Experience seamless streaming with our user-friendly interface. Access our website on www.voiceofthepeople.ng from any device, be it your computer,
tablet,
or smartphone, and enjoy uninterrupted talk and news at your fingertips. www.voiceofthepeople.ng.
Voice of the People 90.3 FM.
Now you have a voice.
From the views on the streets,
we go to bed empty hunger,
to the blaring horns of a hustling city. The loudest voices of the common man got a medium to be heard.
This particular administration, they were coming unprepared.
It's not a bad thing to renovate the president's lord.
Through top-notch programming, unbiased reportage of news, sports, business, entertainment, and cultural documentaries, Voice of the People 90.3 FM became a symbol for 21st century media. And now, a new baby is born. Voice of the People Television, VOP TV. Youthful, exposing the road, is here to stay towards building a fair society. VOP TV, Voice of the People Television. Truly a voice for the people.
Yeah, VOP TV. VOP TV.
Now we're taking it further. Catch us live on YouTube at VOP TV for all the juicy content you can't resist. Talk shows, exclusive interviews, news, lifestyle, and more. It's all about you. VOP TV, show up, speak up.
There comes a time in the affairs of man when the voice of the people stands unique, constantly challenging society's status quo. 90.3. It is a great place of fun and insight. It is a great place of learning. It could be your school on radio. It could be your life on radio. We are VOP, Voice of the People. VOP 90.3. Guaranteed. VOP, Voice of the People. Deed. VOP, Voice of the People. VOP, Voice of the People.
keyboards, Fender guitars, Muppet drums, Ashdown bass combos. Just to mention them, you can visit our website on www.iruka.com to avoid buying fake products. You can also visit our showroom at number 36, Lagos International Airport Road, beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less.
From the views on the street,
We go to bed.
voices of the common man got a medium to be heard.
This particular administration, they were coming
It's
unprepared.
not a bad thing to renovate the president's lord.
Through top-notch programming, unbiased reportage of news, sports, business, entertainment, and cultural documentaries. Voice of the People 90.3 FM became a symbol for 21st century media. And now, exposing the wrongs, applauding the rights, dissecting the news without fear or favor, through factual and accurate stories and contents.
Corruption kills three things and makes a society.
Representing the interests of the people and giving them a voice. Voice of the People TV is here to stay towards building a fair society. VOP TV, Voice of the People Television, truly a voice for the people.
In a world where about 8 billion people
I'm walking With our all-new easy-to-use website, you can now discover a world of conversations that resonate with you.
Whether you're a fan of news, business, sports, entertainment, or the latest chart-topping jams to soothe your soul, the VOPFM website has got you covered.
It's a one-stop destination for all your cravings.
Experience seamless streaming with our user-friendly interface. Access our website on www.voiceofthepeople.ng from any device, be it your computer,
tablet,
or smartphone, and enjoy uninterrupted talk and news at your fingertips. www.voiceofthepeople.ng.
Voice of the People 90.3 FM.
Now you have a voice.
We are Voice of the People 90.3 FM is our strong dial. Everyone, welcome back to the show. Check your time, it's 11:25 a.m. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. Welcome on board, everyone. Now, I want to have a... And gentlemen, let me start with you first. Talk to us. What's your name?
My name is Clifford Esiogene Gift.
Can you say that again?
My name is Clifford Esiogene Gift. I'm from the University of Lagos, a 300 level nursing student.
Nursing student. Okay. What's your name?
Adobe Shalafimi Benedicta, a 200 level nursing student.
2, 3, okay.
Okay, Tolu Adebeshi, a 400 level nursing student.
400 level. So we have 4, 3, 2.
Yeah.
100 level.
We don't have 100.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about something really, really vital. Something really, really vital, and is an issue in our society right now. You know, this burden of drug abuse is becoming a public health concern in Nigeria. Not even public health. It's becoming a general issue, big one in Nigeria. And that's what the students are here to talk about. Are you a student? I guess students are at home today. Everyone is at home. So please move very close to your radio set. And let's talk about this prevailing issue. This killing issue. This issue that is eating the country, eating youths. And of course, family members. I don't know. I don't want to mention a name right now, but maybe much later I would mention a name. But then we need to break this chain. Say no to drug abuse. First of all, when we say drug abuse, people really don't understand. Is it the normal drug paracetamol abuse?
Okay.
All right. Is it the Fensic abuse? Is it the malaria drug abuse? So when we say drug abuse, we want to. I like it when we break it down so much so people can get to understand. Youths can understand. So let's begin with you. Drug abuse. Tell us about drug abuse generally.
Okay, so essentially, drug abuse is the harmful use of drugs in a way that they are not supposed to be used. So for example, we could have the use of substances such as methamphetamine. For example, we could have use of cocaine, so harmful substances, and also the use of prescription drugs in a way that they are not supposed to be used. or even excessive use of drugs also.
Okay.
For example, you could, as you mentioned paracetamol. So when you use paracetamol in a manner that it's not supposed to be used, then it is drug abuse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, very true.
Okay.
Very true.
Okay.
Also, when you overuse paracetamol, then it is drug abuse, essentially.
So
that's
whatever you overuse, whatever drug you overuse, is drug abuse.
It is.
Okay.
Correct,
Okay. You want to add to what he said?
Yeah, not only overuse, even when you underuse a prescription, it can be termed as drug abuse. Not just overusing it.
Okay.
Misusing it, overusing, underusing it can be termed as drug abuse.
Any additions?
Yeah, I just want to just come in from the very, very practical aspect. You know, when you hear the word drug abuse, what comes to mind is, cocaine, heroin, weed, and all sorts. But even the normal or the usual paracetamol that we are being given by the doctors can be abused. And very, very much practical way. Maybe they tell you to take, the drug that's been prescribed is 1 dose, or 1 tablet, and you go ahead to take 2, you are abusing the drug already. But some people don't really understand. They feel like, the higher the dose or the higher the drugs, the more it works better. And that's very funny because it's a myth. So the doctors that gave you 1 particular dose or 1 particular drug, if they tell you to take 1 tablet, please take the 1 tablet. So if you take more than 1 tablet, you are simply a drug abuser.
Okay. But then, when we hear drug abuse, from the other end, we feel it has to do with, like you mentioned, heroin, cocaine, all of these, you understand, right? Yeah. But people would want to hear or want you to say even much more as regards these other substances you're talking about. Okay. They feel, if not Panadol, leave her, no worry. No worry. Leave her. I know someone who takes like 5 tablets of paracetamol or Panadol, and they say 9 they work for an intake 2, they work.
That's damaging to the liver.
The essential organs.
So something has happened. There's something we call drug tolerance and drug dependence.
Okay.
So when they tell you to take 1 tablet and you take 2, so as time goes on, your body gets used to taking 2 tablets, and it will get to a point where even if you take 5, it's not be enough to stop that headache. So you have to continue increasing the dosage. Increasing the dose, and it gets to a point where the drug will not even be able to work for you. That's why we have antibiotic resistance and all sorts. So that's not the right way at all. You are still a drug abuser.
Okay.
Yes.
But where are we zeroing this discussion now? Is it on normal drugs or the other one we call substance abuse?
Yes.
Which
substance abuse?
Substance abuse.
Yes. Now the question now is, why do we have this prevalent situation in Nigeria? Why do we have youths consuming substance on daily basis, maybe to get themselves what word do I use now?
Themselves high,
right?
Boxing and euphoria.
Why?
Okay, so some youths of today take these substances.
Okay.
And by the way, substance abuse is a pattern of use of, psychoactive substance that can be detrimental to the physical or mental state of the individual using it. So this substance abuse now, some people can take it to induce their sleep or stay awake. Some people can take this substance abuse out of curiosity, like I just want to try. I just want to see the effect. Some people can take it to ease off stress. Like people, they'll say they just want to cool off their heads and all of that. Yeah. So,
okay.
Can I add to that?
Yes.
So I'll come from a standpoint of psychology. And there's something called the bandwagon effect, right? We are social creatures, so we want to belong. And because of that, there's a tendency to do certain things that will enable us belong. So I have a couple of friends that I know some people that the reason why they take certain substances is not because they want to per se, but because of I want to be a part of this. I want to, also get that euphoric feeling, with my friends. Let us be high together. That's one of the reasons why people take drugs, to just belong, to be a part of the community.
Okay. So some of these boys you see around, would you want to say it's a bandwagon effect? Or let's just try it and see. Oh, it's good. Okay, let's do it again.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, some can also be unemployment.
What do you call it?
Unemployment. People just
Joblessness.
Yes, just hanging around the street and they have nothing to do. They're so idle, and when they see people doing stuff, okay, let me try it. So everything just leading to curiosity and the bandwagon effect.
Yeah, I think we've also been sold a very, very, very wrong narrative that maybe when you're tired or when you're angry or when you're sad, if you take drugs, you just ease off that stress. And that's a lie, because what you're just simply doing is you're making it worse. You're making it worse. That's what you're doing. And some people, that it could be family upbringing. Some persons would come from families that already have like traits or history of smoking, taking other substances, heroin. And some people, if you wake up in the morning in some places, right, the first thing they eat is weed or marijuana. So they're already used to it. They've gotten so used to it. They see it as a normal thing. So
but why do you think our society is doing everything possible to curb this thing? Do you think anyone is really doing anything really concrete? All right.
Okay. From my little research, I think the government has done a bit in terms of that. For example, now
a bit, you said?
Yeah, a bit, just a bit. Now, for example, now tramadol use has been restricted. Even the importation of things like codeine has been restricted. But then there are other, what we call other companies, right, that are now ensuring the propagation of these substances in a way that youth can access them even when they are not supposed to be accessible. So it's one of the problems. So even as the government is trying to ensure that there is a restriction in importation of these substances, codeine is not sold like before, tramadol is not so accessible, there are still some other substitutes for these drugs. It's a problem also. It's a problem.
That's a problem. So how do we nip these in the bud? How do we, because you're talking to a whole lot of persons home and abroad right now, how do you nip these in the bud? What do you do to make sure that this is tackled head on? You know, whose duty is it? Is it the society? Is it the family? Is it government? Is it individual? Which one really?
All right, so the first unit of, or the first point of contact for every man, every child is first the family. And then we move over to like the schools, we move over to like the churches, move over to like society. So the first point of contact is the family. So when it comes to curbing drug abuse or spreading the awareness of drug abuse or how it can be, it's not a one person's point of duty, it's everyone's duty. So I believe that if families can start talking to their children about the use of drug abuse, this is the effect, this is the consequences, and also not just one thing we learned in psychology is for families like that, right? If you're just talking to your family or talking to your children and then you are not being a replicate of what you're saying, right? Or a replica.
Doing what you preach.
Exactly.
Right?
So you have to actually practice what you preach. Not like you're smoking or some people go as far as sending the child to go and buy the marijuana or the weed and then tell the child, don't take this. So I'm sorry, that can't work. So the only way is that you practice what you preach, because that's how children learn. You practice what you preach and you also preach it too. And then we move over to the schools. Schools should really raise the alarm when it comes to increase the awareness, same as the churches. Everybody goes to church right now, everybody. So pastors, as much as we are trying to lead everybody to holiness and also please let's also increase the awareness about drug abuse. Then non-governmental organizations, so I think they are really doing a great job, and also students, medical students and all. So,
okay, I know you want to add to that, right?
Okay, I think a fundamental understanding of the consequences would also help to curb awareness about the consequences of the misuse of drugs or drug abuse. Then that can ensure the curbing of drug abuse.
Also, I would like to add that if screening is done in organizations where, like, let me use academic organizations for instance, Unilag, before they admit students, like, they go through this screening test, this urine test, so they can know how to help individuals that have been found with, substances in their urine. They can start from there to rehabilitate them and, tell them of the consequences.
Your school does that?
Yes, Unilag does this for its students. Yes, they do.
They test WACO.
Well, they test for drug abuse.
For drug substances.
Yes, University of First Choice for a reason. I'm not about to brag.
No,
I'm not about to brag, but I mean.
That's why I said there's something about Unilag. When you say Unilag,
we are nation's pride now, so we just have to say. You just have to chip it in.
But now let's before we wrap up now. Let's get to places like Oshodi in Lagos, where we have people, guys who what they do on daily basis is just sit down, take enough of this and and everything. And I don't know if there are persons who tell them about this or not, the disadvantages of this. Maybe we need to preach this. We need to take this down to, the communities, all right? The bales. Mm-hmm. Yeah, to an extent.
True, I get
of course,
it.
because I want to also believe that what we are speaking now is English. Some of these guys don't understand English.
Yes.
All right, so they need to be taught or be told their own dialect, like you be Yoruba. Be told this thing no go, it doesn't work. It doesn't. That's why I said, for me, I feel government has something to do, but then we have a private individual are supposed to carry on with this job so much. But finally, before you go, what about our schools?
Yeah.
Do we even preach this? Do we teach this? Rather, let me not say teach, preach. Teach this. We just leave our students alone and allow them behave however they want. Even in our secondary schools, do you know secondary school students inhale stuff as in they, I was wondering, I was surprised when I heard say people they smoke not even what's it called? Sock away.
Yeah.
Oh, you've heard that too, right?
Yes, I have.
Mm-hmm. Now there's
So
these
you mean to get high?
Yes, now.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. So in this instance, what would you advise we do? How do we get to these people, both students and all of these guys on the street?
Okay, you want to go first?
Yeah, okay.
I'll say that one way we could do this is to ensure that we have medical outreaches to these communities in particular. For example, we'd have NGOs that can or that could organize medical outreaches to these communities to ensure that they can make people aware about the dangers. And also we want to bridge the gap of language barriers. We want to ensure that people that can speak the language of these people beyond just Yoruba or whatever, they can really break it down for them and make them see the consequences of drug abuse. Also, I think I attended an outreach once, secondary school outreach last year or so, and we spoke to certain secondary school students, and then we encouraged them and all that to ensure that they understand that this thing will be detrimental, not just to their health, but even to their future. So it's one of the things we could do. And to just say this, we'll be having a medical outreach ourselves, non-sa Unilag very soon in July, and it's going to be about drug abuse also in Atoju Elegba.
On the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of the ways we could curb. Yeah.
I also feel like the government can include in this, students' curriculum, drug abuse, as topics or even subjects that they can take to enlighten them more on the danger of this menace in our society that is leading to, breakouts in a lot of things.
Okay. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Unilag students, I want to say thank you so much. Non-sa, is it what you call it?
Non-sa Unilag.
Unilag. If you say non-sa, again, you will really see the answer. Non-sa, or like PDP, power to the people. But guys, I want to say you guys are wonderful. Thank you so much for coming, and talking to people.
Thank you.
My joy is that you guys are youths, talking to youths, it go sync better. Yeah. If your mates they tell you, say you're not good, what you do, you're not good. It's good that way. Thank you so much. I hope we'll have you guys again. I hope to have you guys again in the studio.
Yeah.
All right?
Yes.
Come talk to Nigerians. Come talk to people.
Yeah.
Make we they reset ourselves. But thank you so much.
Yeah.
You want to say something?
Yes, I want to say something. So we've talked about the consequences, the dangers. So I think what's very much important is emphasizing the hope that is for people that are already in it. So I want to tell people that if you're already indulging in drug abuse, substance abuse, there is hope for you. there is hope for you. So you can stop it. You can speak to people about it. That's the best way to come out of it. Speak to people about it. People that can help you. You can go for rehabilitations and all sorts. And
no, they're not going to need to go. Now we go carry them.
yeah, we'll carry them.
In Nigeria, we carry people.
That's why nurses are there for them.
Oh, really? Oh, beautiful. I love that.
I also have something to say.
Oh, okay, please do.
That to every young person listening to this, just know that you are not defined by your past, your pain, or even the pressure you've gone through. You are a person full of, potentials, dreams, and aspirations. And the choices you make now can affect your unseen future. So please stay away from drugs, stay drug-free, stay hopeful, and, keep standing tall. And I believe that your future is too bright for it to be burnt by drugs.
Okay.
So please.
20 seconds.
Okay, I'll just say fight for your life. Honestly, fight for your life, fight for your future, fight for your family, because your growth is not just for you. Your family is also looking onto you they want to see something. So you are fighting for your life, you are fighting for your future, you're fighting for your family.
Nonsa, thank you so very much. I appreciate you.
For having us.
Appreciate you. Thank you for coming. Like I said, we'll have you again and again and again. I love to promote things like this. I love to talk about things like this, but thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. My name is Jude Ikami Jude. I'm still here. And there's an announcement, there's an information that'll be coming your way right about now. Don't go nowhere. Stay there. I'll be right back. 90.3 FM. Jude is still here. Now, something is happening in the city of Lagos. All right? I don't know when that will be, but my guest is here to tell you more about what is about to happen. And what is related to that is my joy. Why this thing is beautiful, useful, lovely, and all is my joy. All right? And ladies and gentlemen, you will listen to the... If you have a phone, grab a phone. If you don't have a phone, grab a writing pad, a writing material. Something Oshofri is about to hit you now. Okay? I won't take you, Barika de Sala. This one will be your free gift. All right? So listen to them right now, and you thank me later. Talk to us, Mr. Femi.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Kame. My name is Idon Femi, and I want to congratulate everyone, Barika de Sala, hearing our voice this morning, all the way from Voice of the People. I'm here again for Emerald Elysia or Emerald Global. Here, your number one company that is all about health and wellness opportunity. Thank you.
Now, Emerald, break it down for us. Give us the info as regards Emerald Global.
All right. You'll be having. So Emerald is here to help people to restore back their health and give them back their life that they've actually valued.
Well, how do you spell that, Elysia? For some persons who might want to go check it up somewhere, anywhere.
Now, Elysia is L-E-L-I. Yes, X-I.
X.
Yes,
not
X.
S.
No.
X.
X.
Beautiful.
I-R.
Again, please.
Okay. E-L-I-X-I-R. Elysia. Yes, it means solution.
Yes. And now you've been able to read out a whole lot of things that this is drug.
Yes.
It does. It's not drug per se.
No,
it's a supplement,
yes.
right? Funny enough, I have been able to use it.
Yes.
And it's a good one.
Thank you.
I must say, it's a good one. But then, I want you to tell some of the persons how, the usage.
Okay.
Is it for children? Is it for adults alone? Is it for, what do we call now? Pregnant women alone? Or is it for what age bracket can use Elysia?
Elysia, when we say total solution, what it does is that it reduces the acidity of the body system. So now everybody can use it, apart from newborn babies that we don't allow to use it. So children suffering from autism, children that are hyperactive, then elderly people, or for people, women, after giving birth, having these hormonal imbalances, they can also use it. So even the aged people, it helps them to delay aging. We call it anti-aging. It works for anti-aging. So you can use it for your facials. People that are having skin burns, they can also use the same product. right? The people having eye problem that cannot see very well or even read and write, they can also use it as an eye drop. It helps them. In addition, people having toothache, they can also use the same product. Then people with ulcer, peptic ulcer, any form of ulcer, they can use it and they will come back to their normal lifestyle. That is the opportunity there. So people with fibroid, we have series of cases of fibrosis, you understand, or fibroid. We also have series of cases of people that are actually having hypertension or any form of tumor. They can actually use it. Okay. Asthma, Parkinson's disease, leukemia, and also, even brain tumor.
Okay. Now, the one more area. This opportunity I think is open for everyone to use.
Yes.
All right. Are you organizing a seminar or kind of a gathering for people, or are you working on calling people to your office or to a certain area?
Actually, yes.
Beautiful.
We are actually, what is actually happening right now? Emerald Global has brought a solution, and we are calling on everyone, be it men, women, little kids, because health is wealth. And what is happening? People are so busy actually looking for money. It's all right to look for money, but it is time to call people's attention, because a lot of people has actually cut their life short. That is why you see so many people are slumbering here and there. People are busy making money, buying luxury cars, houses, and everything, but they don't even know if they will live to enjoy those things. So that is why health is wealth. You have to take your health very serious. And Emerald Global has brought this solution called Emerald Elixir. And now we are organizing an exhibition, a seminar, a big seminar tomorrow. You cannot afford to miss it. Now, no matter what you have, you cannot be busy, and you are so busy with your health that you don't take your health important, because without health, you can never be wealthy. So that is why we're organizing a huge seminar tomorrow, and it's free. It's free. We're organizing that seminar tomorrow at Allen Avenue, number 101. That's 101 Allen Avenue, opposite the old Alade Market. You know the old Alade Market? That is where it is. So once you come in, but before you come in, you need to reserve your seat, because the seats are limited, because people are actually rushing us. They are rushing us. So the seats are limited, but all you need to do is to text "I will attend." Just say yes, I will attend to 080 22 another 22 8463 080 22 another 22, that's 442. Then 84
another 84
6 no 84 8463. Let me take the number again.
All right.
080 22 22 8463. So text "I would attend" to that number, so that we can reserve your seat and also send you the address for the event tomorrow. And the first 20 people will be receiving a free gift, and that free gift is going to be our free medical health care. We have medical doctors, international medical doctors that are coming.
That's where I'm going to.
Yes, that are coming all the way. These are well experienced medical doctors that are coming with different machines that can dictate whatever that is wrong with you, from your head to your toe. This is a test that can cost you over 500,000, and you are being given to that for free from Emerald Global. So the first 20 people will be getting that for free tomorrow.
What time is it, please?
And the time is 11 a.m.
Location
you
again?
You cannot afford to miss. And if you come late, I'm sorry, you might not have a seat, get a seat to sit. So the time is 11 a.m. tomorrow. And don't forget to text "I would attend" to 080.
You now slow it down now.
Okay. So
sorry, where are you from?
Oh, Lagos here.
What part of Lagos?
Ikeja.
No, your village.
My own village. I'm Omoeko.
Ikeja. Okay. But you slow them down.
Okay. That's because we need people to get that information.
Let's
very,
go.
very important.
0.
So 080
080
22 22 again
22
84
63.
I will take that again. 080
22
another 22 84
84
63.
6.
So text I would attend so that we can reserve your seat. Oh, there's no time. Oh, and if you come, there's a free gift for you. The first 20 people will receive the free medical health care test. So don't even come alone. If you have somebody around you, please come along with it.
And the time is 11 a.m.
tomorrow being Tuesday.
So in case you want to get more
and
information.
the date, the place, the venue is number 101 Allen Avenue.
Thank you.
Ikeja.
If you want to get more information, just text to that number, okay? And someone will respond to you and give you all of the information. The joy, I have in this is, free medical care. Yes. That machine will go view your sickness from house. If you day house, it's in there for that. Oh God!
Show them
machine
everything.
Will scan you.
From head show you everything. You go just expose everything, all the sicknesses.
It's there.
Yes. So there is no hidden. And usually, I have a friend that usually travel abroad for this kind of medical checkup.
Of course.
To go and check the entire system. You don't need to.
You don't need to do all of that again.
Many of us
you don't need to do all of that again.
So why looking for that again when you can actually have it?
Finally,
do you know something actually happened the last time we had events? So we actually had the opportunity for the free medical health care, and somebody that came there didn't know that she was actually suffering from a severe illness.
Of course.
And that was how they were able to dictate that and able to administer a good
The cocoa for me right now is the time, the venue, the date,
and the time is 11 a.m. tomorrow,
venue.
Tuesday, and the venue is 101 Allen Avenue, Ikeja, opposite the old Alade Market. This place is not far from Allen Roundabout. Very close.
And
if you know Ope, that's a landmark.
Okay.
Ope is a landmark, very close.
And you say it's tomorrow.
And it's tomorrow.
Finally, before we run, because of our time, the number again, please.
Okay, 080.
080. That is text. I will attend.
I would attend
WhatsApp,
so that we can reserve your seat.
Beautiful.
So, WhatsApp, but preferably text message. Actually,
anyone.
Actually, 080. 22 another 22 84 63.
Finally
080 22 another 22 84 63 and the time is 11 a.m. Don't forget the venue is 101 Allen Avenue opposite.
Thank you so much. Because of our time we have to run now.
All right, so I will tell you that whoever that is attending this event tomorrow, your life never remain the same again.
Thank you so much guys for coming. I appreciate you. It's Elixir, and catch them and get to share beautiful testimonies thereafter. I'm out of here. Good morning.